This is Kara Hawthorne with ABS. Today we're going to review the customer portal. The customer portal is a way for your customers to view their account information, to check stock, look at your inventory, and to place orders with your organization without ever having to pick up the phone and call you, and without you having to take the time of your employees to process those requests for information. Customers can utilize this portal as a self-service environment where they can log on and do certain defined things to obtain and update information for themselves. And so a look at the interface of the portal here. I'm logged on as a specific contact that has been designated for this customer. And when we set these up, we can identify passwords. We can set it up so that when a contact logs in, they can automatically change their password. And from here, now there's things that they can do. They can submit a new case. And so if you're tracking cases, a request for help from customers, they can add cases from here or look at open cases. They could look at documents that you have on file that are related to their account. They can look at statements or reprint statements. They can look at or reprint orders if they want. And so let's take a look at My Documents. There are several different types of records under My Documents. And you'll see here kind of a history of this account. They can look at, an aging report for their organization. They could print a specific invoice if they want. So let's go down and select this invoice here. And as a customer, if I select an invoice, I could actually see the physical invoice on the screen and how it was originally printed. Look at the totals, look at the details of the invoice. And then from here, if I want to print that to the printers connected to my network or my computer, I can do that. And I could also export it from here. We can always go back to the home screen on the portal by clicking the Acumatica logo in the top left-hand corner of the screen. And just as we could view invoices and payments from the My Documents section, we might also want to look at, view, or print orders from our order history. We'll take a look at that window in just a few minutes, but first we're going to talk about browsing the catalog. So you can make your inventory items available for browsing to your customers so that they can go in and look for certain items or categories of items that they may want to purchase or plan to purchase. So this is a really easy interface to use. If I know the name or part of the name of the item or the item number that I'm looking for, I can simply type a portion of that name. And from here, I'm presented with everything that fits that criteria. I can also choose to look at a range of category or a range of items within a category. And so depending on how you have your category set up, you could display items that fit into that category. You might only want to show items that have availability. And then directly from the screen that the customer is browsing from, they could easily choose the items that they want to add to the cart from the list that's presented and click Add to Cart. And now we can see that their cart is updated and they have 2 items in there with that total. Once the customer has completed their shopping experience through their browsing or through simply entering an order, they can view their cart and review the items that were placed. If they wanted to continue shopping, they could do that. If they wanted to clear items from their cart, they could do that as a whole or individually. And once the cart represents the items that they want to purchase, click Proceed to Checkout, and this will take them to a simple checkout experience where they can review the information on the account. They'll see who gets an email. They can choose how it needs to be shipped, the delivery date that they want to request, any additional notes that need to be added to the shipment. Once they've updated this information or reviewed it, one last chance to review the basic details of the shipping information and submitting the order. So through a simple interface like that, now the customer has been able to look at a variety of information within the account. They've been able to look at past orders, past invoices and payments. They've been able to look at a catalog of items and the stock that is available. They've been able to add those items to their cart and go through a checkout experience in order to place an order without ever having pick up the phone or send an email. They've simply logged in and viewed information that they need in order to decide what they want to order. So if we move back to the home screen for the portal and we go back and now look at a list of orders, we'll see that the most current order has been added for $745.23. And we can, as always, view shipments against that order or any other open order in the system. And finally, another nice feature here is the ability to recopy an order. And so for customers that may have an order with lots of lines or complexity, the ability to make a copy of that order in their cart and then just go through and edit the parts that may be different is a really nice, convenient feature. And so that is a capability that they have within the portal as well. And so this concludes today's review of the portal, which really just makes it easy for our customers to do business with us.